come on here and talk to you today. No teeth. And I can talk better without them. But but yeah. I I had I'm gonna talk about my well, it really wasn't no appointment today. Wasn't no appointment. Lord, word my mouth, please, Jesus. Word my mouth. Help me, Jesus. Um, yeah, it wasn't no appointment, but I had went to talk to the um I think they call it neurologist or something. I might be saying it wrong, but it has something to do with your brain. So went and she went over. I hope you can hear me. She went over the MRI or MRA. I don't know. MRI, I think it is. She went over it, and so it's like a part a part of my brain that I don't know really how necessarily got there, so I don't want to speak to how he got there or not because it could have came from a particular incident. So that's the reason why I'm not gonna voice on it like that. But I'm glad that I did um talk to her because I understand better of why things are going like why they go like they go when it pertains to um even with the situation about me starting something and not pretty much not finishing it. I got a better understanding of pretty much why that happened that way. And if I go by the Bible way and do things the way that the Bible say, to write it out and make it plain, write out the vision and make it plain. And those who read it will run with it. So if I do that, I'll be able to follow through better with what all of this, what God is giving me, what He gave me. I'll be able to follow through with it, and it'll be established. So it's um it's like a I don't even really remember what she said, the part, but I asked her, I said, what part of the brain is that where that part is at? And she told me, but I cannot remember what she said. But it has something to do with the part about planning, like pretty much like following through with the pen. I have to write it on paper. And I think that's the reason why I love poetry so, because I like writing down my thoughts that I have not been doing lately. I haven't did it in a while, to be honest with you. That's the reason why I haven't really came up with no a new poem. Whenever I read the Bible, God gives me, it's like he give me what to write down, and I write down what come to me. And I haven't did that, which by me talking about it now, I feel that I need to go on and start back doing it. I know that I need to write down things. Um, but yeah, and I thank God for leading and guiding me, and I thank God for helping me to listen and to obey what it is that's coming to me. Um, because the Holy Spirit, He He is the best friend that you can have. The best friend. And the more and more and more that you um, pay attention and listen, the more real, like, and um, Lord, help me to word this right. The more, uh, thank you, whoever that is, said I'm so pretty. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the more real he becomes to you if you pay attention. See, that's the reason why those distractions. That's the reason why them distractions. The reason why the enemy is using those distractions to make it um where I won't be able to hear God like I need to. But the devil is a lie. I'll tell you. Well, by he a liar. Because I'm telling you what he's doing, what is happening. It's making me a better me as far as like being more in tune to the spiritual realm as far as what God want me to do, how he want me to go about doing it, what he want me to say, how he want me to see it. I just want to obey God. Hello everybody that I want to say hi to everybody that's coming up on the live. I'm gonna try to read some of it when I get to the point where I feel like I ain't got nothing to really say. But yeah, um, that's the reason why, like right now, what with this situation, it haven't stopped. It haven't stopped, and I'm gonna tell you what it has done is um it like I said, it was first uh like I don't know. It was first like certain cars, like normal cars, like cars that really, you know, you really wouldn't, pay attention to that you being followed or whatever. And that's because I wasn't aware of what was going on. But now it's like it's escalated to it's like like now I see a whole lot more uh in that whole situation. A whole lot more of them cars that just came through, and you know. But I don't care. I do not care. I really don't, because I know one thing. Um, I understand even after all this. That's the reason why I thank God for it, because um, if you gonna trust God, you gotta trust God. You can't just trust Him a little bit, especially when stuff it's like heavy stuff come. You got to trust Him because you know that He is the one in full control. Um, they only have limited control, so I I trust God, and I see the bigger picture concerning this situation. Yes, I do. It's a bigger picture that I see concerning this, because the people that's following me, it's a lot of stuff that I could say, but you have to have wisdom to when you say it or if you see it. But I you know, I didn't necessarily come on here to talk about this. I didn't but I came on here for I actually um I actually just wanted to come on here to talk about the brain stuff, you know, and it helped me to know me better, a whole lot better than what I knew before I went to see, to talk to her. But it's going to help me to be a better me because I know I have to write down stuff. I have to write it down instead of keeping it in my head like I know and I won't say this. I'm ain't nothing wrong with me mentally like that I cannot um comprehend and all this stuff. Now, if I had stayed the way I was slightly when November the 8th happened, then um these people will they'll have a field day. But God didn't allow it to take place where my mind be uh, just messed up to the point um, where I can't take care of myself, um, where I can't hold a business. That's what they wanted. That's what they want to portray. They want to portray like I cannot, uh, I'm not capable of having a business and holding it and doing. But and I'm gonna say this too. Even with that, God is allowing me to know what to do as far as you know I have to write down keep stuff. I have to write stuff down, and once I write it down, then pretty much it's hot. It's hot. But once I write it down, pretty much and even with what I said about studying the Bible, the way hello y'all. I'm trying to see who is hot. Y'all, thank y'all for saying I'm pretty. Thank you. And I want to say something about that too. Like a lot of people, they you know, you just have to be yourself and just don't be because I don't even have my teeth in my mouth, you know, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about. I'm just gonna be who I am. Not worried about what people may say. I don't care. Like I seen a time that what I do now, I wouldn't be doing it because I would be thinking more about what people gonna say, how they gonna look at me, and all that stuff. But I don't care. I don't care about nobody saying, whatever they gonna say. And I'm not talking about, because I thank y'all for that compliment. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I want other people to know, just be yourself. Just be who you are. Don't, you know, and allow God to help you in the areas where you need help in. Like, cause it's a way that, you know, a way that we are supposed to um carry ourselves, and it's a way that we are not supposed to carry ourselves. So you have to, you know, pray and ask God to help you to line up with what it is that is, He wants you to do, how He wants you to be. Ask him, to show you the things that you need help with. You know, some things we know what it is that we need help with, and sometimes we don't go and ask them, to help us concern it. But those things that those things that I thought he was gonna come over here. Those things that oh yeah. Well, let me finish this. I thought he was gonna come over here. Those things that we know that we need help in, you know, we just to ask God to help us. Just like before I started doing lives and stuff like that, I knew I needed help with fear. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm I'm nervous about coming in front of the camera because I don't know what to talk about. So just like a minute ago, I had an idea that I want to talk about, you know, about the visit of the MRI. But just like the scriptures say, it says, "Open your mouth, and He will fill it." You know, and that I'm probably like paraphrasing, but and God help me, Jesus, because I don't want to paraphrase the word. I want to say exactly what the word says. But say, open your mouth, and I will fill it. And what that is saying, you start, you know, speaking that what you know that, and this is what I get from it. Start speaking what you know that He's gave you to speak, and then He will give you what to speak next. Just pretty much like what's going on now, because I really don't know, really didn't know what I was gonna get on here to talk about. Um, I really don't never know what I'm gonna get on here and talk about. Really, to be honest with you, as far as like a long time, I have seen that I was on here for 45 minutes, almost an hour, and I said, mm, I thought I ain't have nothing to say, but well, I guess I didn't have nothing to say, but you know, God will help you to say what probably is needed to say at that time. But um, I like to say hello to everyone that's joining live, and thank you for joining. Yeah, but um, y'all know if I don't have nothing to say, I'll be quick to say I'm finna get out of here. But yeah, I be enjoying coming on here. Yeah, my daughter, she got a she got a um she in business with the brain doctor, and yep, and I went in there today, which I supposed to been made appointment before now, but I was glad. I was really glad to for her to give me that information. And I want to say this, y'all. Um, Whoever run across this video, and I know a lot of people don't think it's important. I'm gonna tell y'all uh, to know your blood type is very important. You need to know your blood type. These X-rays and stuff that these folks uh, getting doing on you, you need to ask for copies, like ask for CDs, um, ask for your medical records. That's what you need to do. Ask for your medical records and everything. because you need that. You need that for yourself, for your own records. Um, because you never know. You never you said your favorite. You never you never know what may expire. You never know. Ask these folks for your medical records and your blood type. See, because I'm going to tell you, I honestly feel like my uh, um, I feel like something has been tampered with, but I know my blood. I know my blood type. Like this, I went to I don't know whether I shared this, but I went to the heart doctor, and he was just asking me. He said, "What He said, how how you get that or whatever. I don't know whether you could see it, but it's a little knot right here. I got a knot right here. I got a knot just like the same kind of thing, right? Where is it? Right here, my eye, right here. I got one right here, and um this right here came after I came from the church. This right here, not, and I'm assuming everything I need to, cause I didn't have no knot in my eyebrow like this. I ain't have it. But that's the reason why I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to ask ask what your blood type is. Um, get your medical records. And what the doctor had said, he was like, and I said, well, I said, why you I said, what you see or what you something I asked him. And he said, what I'm looking for. I said, no. I said, why you asked that about the knot on my neck? Because really, to be honest with you, I really, he said, well, usually when that is not like that, you usually be done had a procedure done. And I ain't never let nobody put no needle in my neck. Not in knew it. I didn't. I ain't. I know. This guy was at one of these places. They was drawing blood for something, and they draw an awful lot of blood too. Every time you look up, you're getting stuck. But and he asked me about getting it out of my neck. I told him no. I said you get it the way you been getting it out of my arm. I know it'd be hard to get sometimes, but they get it. They ain't, I'm not gonna say I want. No, you cannot put no needle in my neck. So I know if he's saying that's what they come from. He's talking about a line in the blood vessel or something. I didn't. This was done without me knowing, cause I wouldn't tell nobody to put no needle in my neck because it seemed like to me that would hurt. Somebody sent a message and it held it for review. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. What I be saying, I say it because I be speaking mainly about me, so it's the truth. I'm not. I don't. And if I say anything else about anybody else, it be the truth. I'm just gonna say it be the truth because I am not speaking no lies. What I say I saw it. What I heard it. It ain't like and I ain't nothing like wrong with my mind to the point that I'm uh like I don't know. No. I know exactly what I heard. I know exactly what I saw. And people try to make you out like you Like you crazy. No. Mm-mm. Nope. But anyway, I'm not I didn't get on here for talk about that. I didn't. However, let me read the comments. Let's see. Say hey, how about shout out to the man in this evening is a present with you. Oh, oh, okay. You want a shout out? Okay, okay. He's box 223. Yeah. He want a shout out. Man in the box 223. Mm, y'all, I ain't too good with certain stuff. Uh, trying to, yep. But there's something. That is something. Y'all, several people that said on here that I'm beautiful. People for real be lying. Yes, they do be lying. They be lying. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I choose to, you know, tell the truth. Not to say um that I don't lie, but really to be honest with you, um I don't. And when I said that, I felt some kind of way. I feel some kind of way about saying that I don't lie, but I try to tell the truth as much as possible. I try to tell the truth as much as possible because I know what the Bible say. The Bible, well, you know what? I ain't gonna say the Bible said it, but I kind of believe I read that. That's the reason why it stuck with me. So, but I'm not gonna say that the Bible said, but he ain't gonna waste his time with liars. I'm gonna have to look that up because I ain't gonna tell you that this in the Bible. But for some apparent reason that stuck with me. But yeah, he ain't gonna waste his time because he already know that a liar gonna lie. He gonna lie. Yep, gonna lie. So he gonna send them straight to hell. Cause God is not he is not gonna waste his time with no liars. So therefore, by me knowing that, I'm trying to make it in. So I don't practice lying. So that's it's a practicing lying and all this stuff. It don't make sense to me. But yeah, let me read the other. Mm, yeah. And that message that's blocked, I'll read it later. Because I don't even wanna if it's blocked, it means it's not probably not a it's not appropriate because I blocked them out. But I'm glad they sent the message because I'm glad you sent it. Let me see. Like, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, um, that that's something I had just read about a hot tempered person and that's in Proverbs 15 and 16. No, Proverbs, I ain't got my good. Proverbs 6, no, 15 and 18. It says a hot tempered person stirs up conflict, but one slow to anger calms strife. Because if you I mean, it take two to argue, and if you let that person argue about themselves, they soon to feel, funny about arguing or about even exchanging words. At some point, they will be quiet. They'll be quiet or they're gone about their business. You don't, mm-mm. But that's something that I just had read that, uh, yeah, they're gone about their business. I have learned, I have learned to, and this is not something that, I gradually had to learn. And as y'all, the ones that, uh, you know, be coming on my live, y'all know, because I have said something, and that's been like last month, or couple weeks. I would reply back to the individual that's saying something, but some majority of the time, um, I just feel like I ain't gotta give. I don't have to give place, just like the Bible said. Don't give the devil place when it's something. And I ain't gonna say that right there what they said was of the devil, because I don't know. But what I am saying, that you don't don't give place to the enemy to cause you to be offset from where you want to be. I want to be in a peaceful mind, peaceful state of being. That's the reason why I'm not allowed. I'm taking these distractions in a whole nother way, because I choose. We have choices to choose what we accept, or how we how we accept it. You know, we can accept it in a way where it keep us in a peaceful state of mind, or we can accept it in a way where it causes us to be offset and you know, um, you know. But what I take from all of this that's going on, something I'm just taking it, something good is gonna happen. That's the way I feel about it, because it's just one old me. Well, me and the good Lord. But as far as these individual people, it ain't nobody but me. Nobody but me. And for this, situation. But it put a smile on my face now, cause I be like, it be funny some of it, cause I'm gonna tell you what they do. They even got motorcycles now. They got bikes. They doing. I don't know whether it's some kind of, it might be some kind of witchcraft type stuff. I don't know, but it's the certain stuff that be done. They try to. Now you know what come to me, and I ain't saying that it's the truth. I'm not saying it's true, but just come to me ill. So this car, they try to get in front of me, possibly because of the devices that they got in their car, because of the fact that this company, regardless of what, it's still my company. It don't make no difference what way they do it. It's still my company. but they using my car to operate it. And the reason why I say it in that manner is because of what they are doing. I'm gonna get me a camera, like a blogging camera, just so I can show what's being done. What they do is they like try to get in front of me and behind me, and I feel like this so I could be in between both them vehicles. They got the device so it could connect to this car, and it can be uh you know be keep them keep what's going on keep what's going on. I'm gonna tell y'all what I just saw, but I'm not scared. So I just seen a red. You know how people have those them hold on those laser guns. I just seen a light, like a target light. But however, that's the reason why I'm telling you what I be saying. It be the truth. It be the truth. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna say too. Dealing with the situation, regardless of what, regardless of what, God He know everything, know everything. And if somebody do something to me, um, that you know, I'm believing that God gonna take care of it, cause I'm not bothering nobody. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm speaking truth, and the truth gonna come out regardless of whether it be from me or what. Regardless, it's still gonna come out because God gonna allow it to come out regardless. Yep, yeah, regardless. But that let me know that that's what it is. And regardless what, and I'm still gonna speak my truth. It don't matter. I and this is what I'm gonna say. And I don't care if it's me or whoever. I pray that if somebody do something to somebody and think they covering it up, underhanded doing something, and they take that individual life, I pray within seconds that they be found out who it is that done it. In Jesus' name. I pray that it don't be no long time that it be found out. Whoever takes a person life, innocent person life, I pray it don't that God make a way that within not too long after that it be found out. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. See, these people want to make it seem like a person crazy. Mm-mm. Ain't no. And I know I'm not the only person that is going through certain stuff. And I pray for them, and I pray for myself. Yeah. And all this wickedness and all this stuff God gonna it ain't gonna be long. It's not gonna be long. He gonna handle it. But yeah, I seen it light. It came across here. But anyway, Like I said, I'm not scared. I just said, God, whenever I leave from here, I pray that my spirit be right and that I be in right standing with you, that I be with you forever. In Jesus' name. I'm not, because a lot of time people don't talk about stuff because they be scared, because they, um, um, you know, but then if somebody else come across that same thing, you know, don't nobody be wanting nobody else to go through. Well, some people probably do. Some, but I'm just saying, you know, you could be saving 1,000 lives just by you speaking up by what have happened to you. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get a camera. I'm gonna get a and, and I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all, uh, you see back there at the back through that window, somebody came and they took the tent off my window. That window back there was black dark. It was tinted. It was tinted enough for you. It wasn't so. Uh, Matter of fact, if I could show you, it was tinted in the back, about like that vehicle right there. Um, but they took the tent off my windows back there, and the people that tinted my window, I went to them and I asked them. I asked them for paperwork, which I got. I got the paperwork somewhere. I found, but I asked them for the paperwork. Where they tinted my windows. They act like, and they make me. They act like they didn't ever do it. That's what they act like. And the girl gonna say, she gonna say when the guy came up, she thinks somebody took the tent off of. I said, look, don't say that. Don't say that no more. Don't say I think nothing. I know somebody took it off. See what they want is to try to make somebody seem like they got like they don't know what they talk about. No, I have pictures where it's tint on that window. Now you can see straight through there. And even, the back windows, it shouldn't be that like that. Cause I know it's tint was on there. And I feel like these people that's doing it is people that they feel like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I pretty much, because they in cahoots with you know these other people. I don't want to say who they are, but the same people that's following me. That's pretty much sums it up right there. The same folk that's following me, they in cahoots with them. If it wasn't them that took it off my car. But anyway, yeah. But that's what they doing. Just what I said. Um, they try to sandwich me in between the cars to make it seem like um, I'm going in the same direction, or like I'm uh, because I do lift, and it's like they be getting in my car, and when they get out, I check and I see that they done sit up there and went and connect my lift stuff on the web, like on a laptop or something. So I just take it off. But yeah, but anyway, When I say anyway, it be time to get off. Because I believe I be done see it pretty much probably what I need to say. Because I, I be, I be done talked. Uh, but yeah, I um I am I would say something about this part about I thank y'all for, you know, giving me that compliment about, that I'm pretty. Because of what happened to me, I like certain stuff, like my face, is certain stuff that was done that you know that I be looking at, but still I be like, I still be, I don't, not be like just calling myself ugly or nothing like that. But, sometimes, for to hear somebody say compliments, it do, it do, make you feel pretty good. Um, and I know my husband, um, I had when my teeth, I was, showed him my teeth when I had, it might have been three teeth in the front. And the reason why I was like that, because I ate ice all the time. So for the ice eaters, y'all need to stop eating that ice because it mess up the inside of your teeth and it'll cause your teeth to be break off and stuff. So I was talking to him. I said, you gonna be shamed. You're gonna be shamed. You know, being around me with no teeth in my mouth, and at that time, with my mouth like this. And he would always, you know, I know some people probably like, why, why would I, want to be with somebody incarcerated, or um, why would I uh, continue, out of all these years, be thinking about, him and all this stuff. It's because of the way, oh, excuse me, because of the way he treated me, when he was out, and because of the way he treat me now. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you and say it's not some questionable stuff, that come to mind now, but oh, I wish I could show you. So this police car, that that's the reason why I want to get rid of this car, because I believe it used to be a police car, and they connect with the car. They be connecting with it, and with the police help. And I ain't saying what policeman. I ain't called no names. I'm just saying police with they help. They be following me too. Yeah. But however, yeah. Let me get off of here. I need to go on and start trying to do something other than just sitting here. It's very peaceful in this spot. Um, yeah, I had ignored that person that came parked right over here where I'm at. There go the second policeman. Trying to see if he. I thought he was finna come. I thought he was finna come over here. But he like, um. But anyway, y'all, cause I don't be wanting to ramble, just be rambling on. I don't like. I be wanting to talk about something, you know, meaningfully. But although I feel like this meaningful, but um, I don't think right now. Yeah. Mm-mm. I thank God. I really do. I thank God for my mindset. As for how I you know desire to trust God. And another thing too, what I want to say, I don't know, people try to take people identity and stuff. That don't make sense to me. For you to try to take somebody else's identity, um, especially because you can't beat them. Everybody everybody is different, you know. Like sometimes you might find somebody that do some things alike or whatever, but still that alike is still different. It's still different because we all have our own uniqueness about us. We you know we are who we are, and um just need to just be happy about who you are. I am really excited about um I'm excited about this season right here of my life, but I'm really excited about what God is doing and how He's helping me. Let me see how He helping me to get through and deal with um things in a different manner than the way that I would have dealt with it, especially years ago, because God know, God knows, He know everything. What in the world is that? Where's some? Oh, they I been say where's some ducks or chickens at? Probably over there at this school. Mm. But y'all, let me go and get off here. I be liking to laugh. I don't be wanting to get off. Every time sometimes I be trying to find something else to talk about. But um, until next time, y'all. Till next time, I'm going to get off of here. I'm gonna um start doing more lives. But I got to have something to start out with talking about before I get on here. But I just be wanting to encourage um, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off for real. This I'm fixing to get off for real. So, another thing too, I could tell who possibly been hooked up to my car. It'd be a whole bunch of cars with one headlight. I was wondering why my headlight, I had one headlight, and it's but be burning on my battery problem, burning out, cause that's what they kind of be connecting to, cause they headlights when I get in front of them, they headlight flicker, so I could tell who connecting to this car. It ain't like it ain't like no oh she think uh I could tell because when I get in front of them, I see they headlights uh, uh like flicker, like like it's connecting, and the one eye headlight, one eye cars with one headlight. When I be passing, I say, "Oh, you must have connected to my car." There go, there go one right there. Ooh, I wish I'm gonna have to get a better camera, but it's one just passed right there, and it's just one, and that look like that car over there by where my daughter stay. They sleep out as much as I do, cause if I be out, like the other night I was doing lift, um, they was out too. Yeah, but anyway, for real, I said I'm gone. All right, thank y'all for joining the live, and I be enjoying so much talking to y'all. I will, if it be the Lord's will, I'll be back real soon. All right, hold on. Hmm, just wait a minute. Hold on, I just see something. Wow, okay. So, I didn't know I had some top fans. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm trying to turn it off and I see where is the button to turn it off? Oh, okay. I guess it's yeah. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.